Hello, my name is Ethan and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Ultimatum League 3.14. In this episode, I'm going to be going over two things today, two concepts. The first one is about the green contracts and doing them and getting unique contracts. And the second one is I want to include making my animate guardian for my SSF hardcore so that everyone can see what I put on the animate guardian. So when they ask, I can link them to this video. And this is only the first AG. We will probably replace the gear on him. We want to test to see that he can survive without being linked in the helmet. He's just going to be a random 21 animate guardian in the boot with Fortify. So we have some gear, but I want to go over the green contracts and then the animate guardian. So first, Heist. How you guys doing? Welcome back. So 2 days ago, my viewer, the General Lee, he said, Ethan, you should do your green contracts. They give extra reward at the end. So when you complete a green contract, at the end you turn in this like reward to the person that was the contact for the contract. So let's say I had to do one for Adia, then maybe at the end of completing it, she'd give me like 450 rogue markers, 750 rogue markers, 1,000 rogue markers, or 1,500 rogue markers. And so it turns out when you do all of the green contracts, all of them, you get like 40,000 rogue markers in total. It's not terrible. You can also drop them at whatever item level you want, so you could not pick them up and then pick them up at a higher level, so you get higher level contracts so you don't waste your time. And then also, the thing that I didn't know, he didn't know, I don't think either, it's that when you complete all the green contracts, they stop dropping. So then you're done the green contracts. They no longer drop. That quest line is done. I didn't realize this. I don't see in Heist League they never stop dropping. So I had stopped picking them up, and I knew you couldn't filter them out on your filter. So we just had to accept skipping them forever. But apparently the next season, 3.13, last season, they changed it so that the green contracts stop. And then when you do your green contracts, that's when you start dropping the unique. So I literally just finished the green contracts yesterday, and I've already dropped 3 of the unique contracts. I've got the Twins, Breaking the Unbreakable, and the Slayer King. That's absolutely insane. So you could farm the specific uniques out of Heist off of the unique bosses now, because of this video letting you know that you should complete your green contracts, and they do stop dropping, and this is how you get your unique contracts. This is massive. And then you could even, if you don't even care about the uniques, let's say for SSF Hardcore, I could just run these. They have no alert, and you just open all the chests and leave. So that's pretty cool. That is my video for the green contracts. Now let's go make this animate guardian. Also, I should talk about the animate guardian. So what did we do here, and how do I set him up? So this is a basic one for SSF Hardcore, but the same rules apply. For your animate guardian, the 2 things I prioritize first is 70 elemental resistance. So 70 cold, 70 fire, 70 lightning. And then I get 55 chaos. Okay, so how I did this, obviously the weapon doesn't have any, so it's like a Kingmaker, or in this case I put a Dying Breath just for a temporary weapon. I don't have a Kingmaker yet, but then I just had to get the rest of the elemental reses and the chaos res. So cold res, lightning, chaos, life, then we have high armor, strength, life, move speed, fire res, disgusting boot. This is an old boot I used. Old glove I used. It's life, fire res, cold res, and then I crafted cold and chaos. We're just trying to hit that 70 elemental res and 55 chaos. And then on the chest plate, I did this one as a test. It's for fun. I want to try it. I don't know if it'll be any good. The 2 mods I was looking at was a Redeemer chest plate with nearby enemies are blinded, or I could run this to have consecrated ground around you while stationary. So we don't have consecrated ground in the build. I don't have a bottled faith. I would love a bottled faith, dude. Bottled faith, instantly put in my build. So I'm going to try the consecrated ground around you while stationary. If you want to find out how this worked, well, I'll be making it right now, and then we'll be testing this, obviously, in-game while we stream today and shit. But, yeah, so main things, make sure I capped the elemental res. Oh, the reason I get 70 is so that you're 35 over elemental res cap on the animate guardian so that he's immune to elemental weakness. Because if you were just capped and then an elemental weakness hits, he's taking like more than double damage. It's ridiculous. So he's going to be tankier than your other minions. Also, I realized something really funny. Because we can craft chance to avoid ailments and stuff, you can almost get to 100%, or you pretty much could if you use like a shaper boot. You could get 100% avoid elemental ailments, so you could make an AG that's shock immune. It can be like elemental ailment immune, obviously. So shock, freeze, ignites, and then you could also make it. You could make it crit immune with a brass dome. Dude, there's so many cool things you can do with an enemy guardian. Like I said, with the elemental weakness, I don't know if you can. I don't think you can equip a shield. But imagine like at Zuri's reflection. Like what the heck, dude? It's pretty cool. So let's make this AG now. How you actually do this in game? You have to go to a droppable area, so an area you can drop items on the ground, and then you put your items on the ground. Drop an item with the incubator attached. Drop. And then you would hold A and press your ability for Animate Guardian, and it will raise him with these items.
I need more mana.
So then, like I said, I wanted to make a video so I could remember the items, because if you try to replace the items in the future, well, you have to remember what you put on him, because there's no way to check. And as you can see, we have consecrated ground. And how big is the circle? Not even that bad, dude. Not even that bad. It's a pretty big circle. And he keeps doing it, and then I wonder, like, when he's attacking an enemy, like a boss or something, and then we also have the increased damage of, like, 18%. I don't know. The biggest reason to put him in the build, honestly, is I needed to test it to try out and see if he can survive. Then we want to obviously be able to put a curse on the glove with Enfeeble. That would be great. Maybe double curse. We go like double curse so that I can run Enfeeble plus vulnerability. I also want to run a nearby enemies take 9% increased physical damage from an Elder Helmet. That would be great. I also want Kingmaker. You know, there's a bunch of upgrades we can make, but for now, I just want to make sure, or I want to try and see if he can survive, because then we can actually plan putting real items into the AG. But this was just the initial, let's see how it works, and also let's see how good consecrated ground off of a stationary AG is, because this could be 6% life regen and the damage boost, right? Because you get some crit chance on. Holy shit! Look at that regen. It doubles my regen. So my regen's like 6%. Either way, you guys should do your green contracts, complete the quest line. You get a bunch of free rogue markers. Then you stop dropping them entirely, and you see unique contracts. Second thing, Animate Guardian, cool as fuck. And some people will say, Ethan, should I run an Animate Guardian? Probably. And will it survive in a normal one? Yes. The only reason mine might not is because I don't have all the extra levels from like a wand or a cold iron point or the Ami with the +2. There's so many missing levels in my current SSF hardcore build. Eventually we'll get more levels, but... Oh, we got the Pact. Pledge of Hands. Oh, we got Alone in the Darkness. This is actually good. We need those cards to get the Primordial Chain, because I don't want to farm Delving for the Primordial Chain. And we got a Void. Nice. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the green contract tip. And if you didn't know and you learned something new today, well, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video. And we're on our way to 100,000 subs. Wait, unstoppable. Thank you guys so much. I can't do this without you, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon and my YouTube members who financially support the channel. I can't do this without you guys, so thank you guys for all the financial support, and thank you to anyone new who joins the Patreon and the YouTube members today, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!